my name is Leif, which rhymes with safe. I am the owner of a company called Method Customization, which, as you can probably guess, customizes Method. And the industry that I serve is actually varied, anything from manufacturing to professional services. In the past, when I was a project manager deciding to use Method for my previous company, a lot of the main things I was trying to solve were, how do I keep my inventory and accounting system, which was QuickBooks, up to date with my customer resource management tool? So, of course, if you add a sale in to QuickBooks, it's not going to add that new customer to your CRM traditionally. So that was one of the biggest features, biggest needs for us is, how do we make that sync up? We don't want to dedicate a whole person's job to making that sync up. First of all, it's a terrible job. And secondly, it's kind of wasteful. So synchronizing our two databases was a huge, huge victory there. And then everything else that Method offered on top of that was just icing, really. Being able to go in, make changes that are quick as the world evolves and as businesses evolve is a great value tool for all of my clients. How can we automate things that are just so routine? Because you just have victories there, right? You have like the monotonous tasks, which the more monotonous they are, that's great for automation because that means it's extremely automatable usually. When we work to do that, just as a side, what we realize is that there's actually a lot of work that needs to be done on the business side sometimes before doing one of these automation, workflows. But once we get through that, we realize the changes we had to make the process better and cleaner, simpler, easier to train, which makes it so much savings around the board. Number one is that Method integrates really tightly with QuickBooks, which is really wonderful because you can do so much with that. Something to watch out for, though, is to ensure that you are happy with QuickBooks and that you don't think you're going to change that in a couple of years. So just make sure you're really precautious about that. A lot of people are happy with their accounting solution and have no other reason to change it. And that's a really great candidate for someone to use Method. Another thing is to possibly talk to a company that's used Method before and says, yeah, this is a really great use for this. Or, maybe Method might not be a really great use for your company. So just trying to actually dive deep into that trial mode and that demo and say, okay, what do we really need to improve here? What are our main time sucks and how can we use Method potentially to solve those right out of the box or with a bit of tweaking and customization?